This car was pulled from a river in Russia. What they find inside is shocking. In a surprising twist of fate, construction workers in Russia stumbled upon a long-lost piece of history when they pulled an old rusty car out of the river. Little did they know that this discovery would lead them to uncover a tragic decades-old crime. This article delves into the heart-wrenching story of Ivor and Kira, two young lovers whose fate took a dark turn. The need for reliable transportation in modern times has led to the approval and construction of a new road bypass and bridge over the river Volga in Cheboksary, central Russia. This ambitious project aimed to enhance vital transportation links in the area and alleviate heavy traffic in smaller towns and villages. As construction workers were laying the bridge's footings, divers made a startling find: an old car lying at the river's base. Finding vehicles in rivers isn't uncommon, but what made this discovery unusual was that the car seemed undisturbed for many years, far away from any accessible road. As the submerged car was lifted from the water, it triggered memories of an old news story about a pair of star-crossed lovers, Ivor and Kira. The tale of their ill-fated relationship had haunted one of the older workers, who remembered being their age when the tragedy occurred. Ivor and Kira's love blossomed secretly as their families disapproved of their relationship. Sneaking around to be together, they often took nighttime rides in Ivor's car, seeking moments of solitude away from prying eyes. One stormy night, Ivor and Kira set out on their clandestine adventure, driving into the woods. Unbeknownst to them, they headed towards a small ledge that led to the river. In the dark and amid heavy rain, the car veered off the track and plunged into the cold waters. The bodies of Ivor and Kira remained entangled in a last embrace as the river carried them downstream. Their families and friends searched relentlessly for them, hoping for a different outcome, but their love story ended in tragedy. Despite thorough investigations, the circumstances of their deaths remained a mystery. The car, hidden away for decades, held the answers. The construction workers' revelation brought closure to the families, knowing that Ivor and Kira's fate was an accident, not foul play. Moved by the tragic tale, the construction workers returned the personal belongings found in the car to the grieving families. As a lasting tribute to Ivor and Kira, a small plaque now adorns one of the bridge's legs, dedicating it to ill-fated lovers. Though their time together was cut short, their love would endure forever. The unexpected discovery of the old car in the river unveiled a story of love, loss, and eternal remembrance. Ivor and Kira's tragic tale serves as a poignant reminder that life's journey can take unforeseen turns, but love transcends time and remains immortal. The bridge now stands not only as a testament to modern infrastructure, but also as a tribute to a love that will be forever etched in history. See what happened next with this woman. Speeding along a curving stretch of Highway 101 in southern Mendocino County Tuesday afternoon, a southbound 20-year-old Nevada driver lost control of her car, which veered over a cliff and cartwheeled 300 feet down into the Russian River. Cold water rushed in and nearly submerged the sedan. The two women inside had just enough air and room to escape the car. They swam to shore and crawled up the steep cliff to a highway pullout near Frogwoman Rock to get help. The spot is a well-known Russian River landmark south of Hopland and the scene of previous serious crashes. Both girls were really scared and cold and injured, said Hopland Fire Chief Mitch Franklin, the first to arrive at the 3:45 p.m. crash. They were soaked. Paramedics gave medical aid and treated the two for hypothermia. Passenger Aiden Harris, 21, was flown by medical helicopter to Santa Rosa Memorial Hospital, followed by driver Michaela Dodds, 20, who was taken by ambulance. Both Las Vegas residents were treated and released, according to a hospital spokeswoman Wednesday. It was the same stretch of highway where firefighters and CHP officers earlier this month investigated a partial head-on crash during a brief downpour that injured at least one person, fire officials said. And it was the same stretch of highway where another southbound crash similar to Tuesday's occurred in June 2016. The driver lost control and a car carrying two people veered over the edge, the car flipping as it fell before landing on its wheels in the river. Despite being rescued from the car by nearby swimmers, a 6-year-old girl died. Her mother was trapped in the wreckage and seriously injured. In Tuesday's incident, the two women told firefighters they were on their way from Washington State to Las Vegas. Dodds was driving. The CHP said she was going about 70 miles per hour in the left lane of the 4-lane divided highway when she lost control. The Lexus swerved into the slow lane and then shot out over the edge. Where the car landed, on a submerged sandbar on rocks, played a key role in their survival, officials said. The sandbar held them up just enough. They had airspace, Roysam said. The driver was able to open her door and helped her friend out. They swam to shore and climbed up, cut, bruised, and freezing. When a tow truck arrived, firefighters realized how close the two women came to a much worse situation because just feet from where the car landed, the river was deeper. When we secured it and started dragging it, it completely went underwater, Franklin said. Royston called a positive ending an absolute miracle. The crash just north of Sonoma County closed the highway for about 20 minutes to allow the helicopter to land and take off. The ride southbound lane was closed for about 2 hours to move the vehicle.